So, good morning. Okay, I think we can continue with what we are discussing in the morning class. We are using the rules of log, the logarithms, isn't it? What are the rules? Aditya Satyan, can you tell the rules? Can you give the rules?
Log m to the base a plus log n to the base a is log mn to the base a.
Very good. Next, wait, okay, good. Next, Annette, next rule.
Ma'am, log m to the base a plus log n to the base a plus log p to the base a is equal to log a into m n p.
Log m and p to the base a. Okay, you have to give the base afterwards. Aparna,
Ma'am, log m to the base a minus log n to the base a is equal to log m divided by n to the base a.
okay. Okay, now children, now next we are going to do some problems based on this. Okay, write the question. The question is solve for x. Solve for x. Solve for x. So under that first question, log x to the base 10, log x to the base 10 minus log x to the base 10 minus log 2x minus 1 to the base 10 equal to 1. Solve for x. You have to solve for x. And so log x to the base 10 minus log 2x minus 1 to the base 10 is equal to 1. Is equal to 1. How will you do this? Our aim is to find the value of x, isn't it? Yes, you try. How will you solve this? This is log a minus log b. What is log a minus log b?
A divided by b.
Yes, whatever may be the root base. Okay, log x by 2x minus 1 is equal to 1. Isn't it? So this is in logarithmic form. This is in logarithmic form. Okay, what is the exponential form? Okay, can we convert this? Log b to the base a is x means what is the form you will write? A raised to x is equal to b, isn't it? If it is given in logarithmic form, you can write in exponential form. So, what is the corresponding exponential form? 10 raised to 1 is x by 2x minus 1. Is it correct? So, we'll get 10 is equal to x by 2x minus 1. So, cross multiply and find out and tell me the value of x.
X is equal to 1 by 2.
X is it 1 by 2? Now cross multiply, what you will get? 20x minus 10 is x, isn't it?
X is equal to 10 by 19.
Okay, Aishwarya. Good, check it. Once you finish it, you check it. Okay. Okay, good. Anyhow, doing the calculation very fast. Good. Others, are you getting this answer, Chonlin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the question is solve for x. Hope you all completed this one. Is it okay? Completed, Aparna? Annette?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right, the next one. Log 25 to the base x minus log 5 to the base x plus log 1 by 125 to the base x is equal to 2. Is equal to 2. So, what is the formula we have learned? What is log a minus log b? What is log a minus log b? It is log a by b. Is it correct? Log a minus log b, is it log a by b? Plus log x by 1 by 125 is equal to 2. So this one we can write this as, this one if you cancel, this is 5. Again you have log A plus log B. What is log A plus log B? Log A into B to the base x is 2. So log 5 into 1 by 25 means it is 1 by 25 to the base x is 2. So this is in logarithmic form. We can write this in exponential form as x square is 1 by 25. 1 by 25 means you can write this as 25 raised to minus 1, isn't it? Is that no? So which is same as 5 square raised to minus 1. So we get x square is equal to 5 raised to minus 1 the whole square. So what's the value of x?
1 by 5.
1 by 5. X is 1 by 5. Sometimes you will be doing in another easy way. If you are doing that way, you can give the way. Okay, miss, I did like this, you can tell. You can explain. If you are doing in another easy way. So others can also learn that method. So the next one. Log of 8x minus 3 to the base x minus log 4 to the base x is equal to 2. Solve for x. So which is the property I'll use here? Log A minus log B. Yes. What is the step you wrote? Tell me the steps, children. Anila Mohanan, tell me. What is
Log 8x minus 3 by 4 to the base x equal to 2.
Very good. So if
X
you can,
square equal to 8x minus 3 by 4.
very good. When you cross multiply, you will get a quadratic equation, isn't it? So 4x square minus 8x plus 3 is 0. You can solve this using the quadratic formula. Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Or you can use factorization.
For x, we'll get two values, right? So which one will we choose?
Both the values you can write. Both the values are there. Okay. Is it no restriction is given here? If it is given x is greater than 0 or something is given means you have to take only the positive value. Here, which are the values you are getting for x?
X is equal to 1 by 2 or x is equal to 3 by 2.
So x you can write this as 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. Both the values you can take. Okay. Karthik, are you getting this answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Finished, Tomlin?
Yes, ma'am.
What about Shubham? Shubham. Shubham, are you getting this answer? Shubham. No. So which one? So up to which one part you did? Up to this, is it okay? Now, what is it? In this equation, what is the value of A? A is 4, B is minus 8, C is 3. A is 4, B is minus 8, C is 3. So apply here. When you apply here, x is equal to minus of minus 8 plus or minus root of 8 square minus 4ac. 4 into 4 into 3 by 2a. So it is 8 plus or minus root of 64 minus 48 by 8. Ah. Okay, when you apply do in this way, you will get the answer. Aditya, Satyan, finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, children. So we can do the next one, write the next one. This is again a different one. Right now, solve. Log x to the base 2 plus log x to the base 4 plus log x to the base 8 is 21 by 4 is 21 by 4. Find x. Find x. Here, look at here, the bases are different, isn't it? But look at the numbers we are taking log, it is same. Is that no? Huh? What we have learned? One rule we have learned, change of base. Here, if we use the change of base, is it possible to make the base same? The base are different, 2, 4, 8. Is it possible to make the base same? How will you do? What is the property we have learned? Log A to the base B is 1 by log B to the base A. Okay, so here what we can do, we can write this as 1 by log x, log 2 to the base x plus 1 by log 4 to the base x. Is it correct? Plus log 8 to the base x plus 1 by equal to 21 by 4. Now listen, this first one I am keeping it as such. Second one, how is it possible to write like this? 2 log 2 to the base x. How? Is it correct, children? Tell me. I'm writing this log 4 as 2 log 2 to the base x. How? If it is correct, you tell me. Yes.
2 square is 4.
2 4. Is that no? 2 square is 4. That power we can write it in the front. Same way, what about 8? 8 how we can? 3
log 2 to the base x.
is 21 by 4. So now everywhere we have 1 by log 2 to the base x as common. So that one you can take it outside. So we get 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 is 21 by 4. So 1 by log 2 to the base x into here. If you take the common LCM, it is 6. 6 plus 6 plus 3 plus 2. Is it correct? Is equal to 21 by 4. So that is 1 by log 2 to the base x. 11 by 6 is equal to 21 by 4. Is it correct, Karthik?
Yes, ma'am.
So what you will get? 1 by log 2 to the base x is equal to 21 by 4 into, this one will go to the numerator, 6 by 11, isn't it? To cancel, this is 2, this is 3. So you'll get 63 by 11 is 1 by log 2 to the base 6.
I'm in 63 by 22, right?
63 by 22. So that is same as the next step I'm writing this as log x to the base 2 is 63 by 22. Is it correct? Is it correct? What I'm using there? The beginning we take the change of base. Again we are reversing the base. 1 by means you can write this as log x to the base 2. Now it is in exponential logarithmic form. Change it to exponential form. So 2 raised to 63 by 22 is x. We're getting the value of x. Okay? Okay, children? So now we are going to learn about, we are going to use logarithmic tables. So up to this, is it over? Is it clear how to use the laws and we are simplifying, how to solve the equation? Okay, next we are going to learn how to use a logarithmic table. Write the heading, logarithmic table. Logarithmic table. Okay, so in order to use logarithmic table, we should know about the standard form of a decimal number. What is the standard form? Standard form of a decimal number. Standard form of a decimal number. So standard form means, listen, okay, any decimal number, any number if it is given, we can express it as a number between 1 to 10. Any number if it is given, we can express it in the form of number with 1 to 10, number between 1 to 10. Okay, we will not write 10, excluding 10. Between that means up to 1 to 9 you can use, 9.5, 9.6 and all you can use. Okay, so any decimal number can be expressed as a product of a number between 1 to 10 and integral power of 10 and integral power of 10. That form only we call it a standard form of a decimal number. For example, suppose I have 495.3. Okay, how we can write this in standard form? We should write this in a form of number between 1 and 10. So this one, can I write like this? 4 into 953. Okay, I'm moving it to the front. 4 into 953 into 10 square. Is that no? Suppose it is 49.5. How will you write this? Is it 4.95 into 10? Is it correct? Aditya Satyan? So now look at here. This 4.953. Is it a number between 1 and 10? 4.9. 4.9 means it will lie between 4 and 5. So it is a number between 1 and 10. And we are writing is an integral powers of 10 as a not. Okay. So what is the standard form of a decimal number? Write down. Any decimal number can be expressed as the product of Any decimal number can be expressed as the product of a number between 1 and 10, expressed as a product of a number between 1 and 10. 1 and 10. And the integral power of 10. And the integral power of 10. And the integral power of 10. Okay, we can write this as a number between 1 and 10 with a product of powers of 10. Integral power means the power should be an integer. Okay, power should be integral power means what does it mean? The power of 10 is an integer. Okay, now I'll give some numbers. Try to write in standard form. What is the standard form? 4956.3. What is the standard form? How will you write this in standard form? We have to shift it to the front, isn't it? So 4.9563. 3 places we are shifting, so into 10 raised to 3. Now, 14960. Karthik, can you write this in standard form?
1.4960.
Very good. 1.4960 into
10 raised to 4.
into 10 raised to 4. Is it clear, children? Here, no decimal value means it is dot 0. Okay? Is it okay, Aditya Satyan?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, next one. 1496 followed by 5 zeros. What is the answer? So how many places we have to shift to the front decimal? 1. Okay, here it is like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what is the answer? Annette, can you give the answer in the standard form?
Into 10 raised to 9.
10 raised to, is it 9? Check it. Here, if you bring it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 9 or 8?
Ma'am, 8.
8. So 1.496 into 10 raised to 8. Now, suppose it is given like this, 0.135. Is it in standard form? Standard form means we want a number between 1 and 10. Now look at here, is it between 1 and 10? No, that means you have to shift it to the right, isn't it? We have to bring it here. So what do you have to do? This 1.35, okay, into 10 raised to minus 1. Into 10 raised to minus 1. One place we are shifting here. So it is 10 raised to minus 1. The 0.00365. Tomlin, can you give the answer in standard form, Tomlin? Yes? Tomlin. Tomlin is there? No. Yes, Aditya Satyan.
3.65 into 10 raised to minus 3.
3.65 into 10 raised to minus 3. Yes, it is correct. 1, 2, 3. 3 places we are shifting. So into 10 raised to minus 3. Is it okay? Annette? Hmm? Is
Yes,
it
ma'am.
now? 0.00. Karthik, give the answer, Karthik.
7 into 10 raised to -7.
Okay, you have tried this as 7.0. Okay, standard form means we should write in this. Okay, into 10 raised to minus 7. Is it okay? So this is the standard form. This is the standard form. Once you write a number in standard form, to find a log, to find logarithm of a number, logarithm of a number contains two parts. Of a logarithm of a number contains two parts. The first one we call it as characteristics. The first one we call it as characteristic. The next one is mantissa. Okay, logarithm of a number if you take, it will be containing two parts. The first one is characteristic part. The next part is mantissa part. Characteristic part and mantissa part. Children, log we can define for only positive real number, not for negative. Okay, keep it in mind. Logarithm we can define it for positive real number. Even log 0 is not defined. Log 0 is not defined. Log is defined for only positive number. So logarithm of a positive real number has two parts, characteristic part and mantissa part. This characteristic part we can determine, okay, by writing the number in standard form. By writing the number in standard decimal form. First you write the number in standard decimal form. The power of 10. The power of 10 will give the characteristic form. The power of 10 will give the characteristic form. Okay? It will give the characteristic part of the logarithm. So first write in standard decimal form. Power of 10 will give the characteristic form. So this characteristic part may be positive, it may be negative or 0. Or it may be 0. Mantissa. For finding the mantissa, we use the logbook. Okay, from the logbook, from the table only we will find out. And it is always positive. The mantissa part will be always positive. The mantissa part will be always positive. Okay, mantissa part will be always positive. Now let's find out first characteristic. Afterwards, you can learn how to find mantissa. Okay. First today, let's learn how to find the characteristic part. Write the question. Determine the characteristic. Determine the characteristic of logarithms of the following numbers. Determine the characteristics of logarithm of the following numbers. First one is 4.325. Okay, you find the answer. So write in standard form. What is the method I gave? Write in standard decimal form. What is the power? That one will give the characteristic. So this is the number. What is its characteristic? What is the characteristic? find the characteristic. Yes. What is the characteristic form of first one? Already it is in standard form, isn't it? This one you can, when you write it in standard form, into 10 raised to 0, isn't it? Is that no? Is that no? Here it is already in the form 4 point something. It is a number between 1 and 10. So what is the characteristic here? Is it 0? The characteristic is 0. What about the next one? What about the next one? How will you write this in standard form? 9.304 into 10 raised to 1. Is it correct? So what is the characteristic? This 1. Is it clear? Is it okay, children? Now, is it complete? Is it over? Is it over? Aditya, Satyan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What about Annette? Are you ready, Annette? Finished?
Ma'am, I'm doing.
So 1 more minute I'll give. Try to complete it. So write in standard form and write what is the characteristic part. Anila Mohanan, is it complete?
I'm doing.
Doing. Karthik?
Over, ma'am.
Over. Okay. What about Tomlin? Yes. Aishwarya? Tell me for the third one, what is the characteristic part?
2.
2. Okay. Karthik, for the fourth one,
-1.
it's -1. Okay. Tomlin, for the fifth one. Tomlin is not there. Okay. Annette, for the fifth one, what is the characteristic part?
Ma'am, 3.
It is 3. Is it correct? Others check it. Is it correct? Aditya, Satyan, for the sixth one,
-2.
-2. Good. Anila Mohanan for the seventh one.
-5.
-5 is correct. Now, is it clear, children, how to write the characteristic part? Is it okay? Now we are going to use how to find the log. How to find the log. The day I told you to take printed copies of logarithm table. Did you try that one? Did you try? Are you having that one? I hope you got one book from school. Sometimes at the back page of that page, check it. One booklet you got from Max, applied Max, one book. Look at the back page of that page. Sometimes you will get that table from there. Or you try to take the printout. Okay. Okay, all the time. Okay, for doing problems and all, you need that table. Okay, now let's learn how to use this table and find the log. Rotation. Okay, so this is what we call it as Clark's table. We'll be getting. So here, look at the heading given here. Natural sign. Science means is only science students they need logarithm of okay to take the sign. Sine table is there, cos table is there, tan table is there. So natural tan, but we need logarithms. Okay. Only logarithm page only you have to take printout. Don't take the other things. Logarithm and anti-logarithm. Logarithmic cosines we don't want. Okay, cosines, logarithmic tangents, and all is there. Okay, sir, circular measure this and all you don't want, only the science students need. Square roots. Okay, if you use Clark's table, from the Clark's table, all these things are available in there, which will help you to take the calculations. Now, I think earlier we had that one, natural logarithms. Square root. Next to square root, what's the heading? Reciprocals. Natural logarithms. Now, can you see this natural logarithm? Is it okay, children? Huh? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is what we call it as natural logarithm. Suppose I want to find log 2. Okay, suppose I want to find logarithm of 2. Suppose I want to find log 2. Listen, children, log 2. So is it in, first you write the number in standard form. What is the standard form? Standard decimal form. 2 means you can write this as 2 into 10 raised to 0. Is it correct? 2.0 into 10 raised to 0. So logarithm of a number contains two parts, characteristic part and mantissa. So their characteristic part is 0 points. You take log 2. Okay, from here, 2 means it is 2.0. 2.0, isn't it? You check here. What is 2? 2.0. Only the first value you have to take. What is it? It is 6931. It is 6931. Can you understand? One thing we can do it, children. Next class. The next class will be ready with that paper. Okay, don't take the printout of all the things. Okay, don't take the printout of the whole thing. What you have to do? Only the logarithms and anti-logarithms copy you have to keep it with you. Logarithm and anti-logarithm. That paper you keep it with you. Okay, so we can start using the log tables we can use. Okay, we'll be using the log tables. Okay. So learn all the properties, what you have learned about logarithms, the powers of, okay, how to change the base, how to convert logarithms to exponential form, all these things you will learn it and come for the next class. Okay, we end the session now. Okay, thank you, children.